Yeah,
But
Jerry's not.
the other trade, Amari Cooper.
Amari Cooper to the Bills.
Amari Cooper to the Bills. Now, how do you feel about? We talked about Devontae, so how do you feel about Amari to the Bills?
I mean, I don't know. It's huge for the Bills because they clearly don't have a top level receiver.
I thought they
Mac Hollins.
did.
I thought Khalil
Wait,
Shakir was a clear number one. I thought Mac Hollins was a great option. No,
I got a
it's
problem. I got a problem because I love the move. It's
I
great.
love
It's gonna
them.
make this offense look even better. It's gonna help Josh Allen tremendously because he
Mm-hmm.
finally has a number one receiver, and like we talked about Devontae with the other Jets receivers, is gonna give even better looks to people like Keon Coleman or Khalil Shakir. But I, I I don't like that you got all these Bills fans who are, I mean, they're a lot more excited than they should be considering the hype they already had for their offense. For it's like
Yes. Well,
Josh Allen's fine, the Bills are fine. There's no
and it was I don't know. I mean, they talked about it last night's game about the Saints, and some of those dudes up on the panel are getting way more honest. Like Fitzpatrick and Wentworth. I don't know. There was a few quotes from them. They were just like shitting on guys, and it was nice.
they don't care.
Um, but it's like no, the Saints had two huge games, and their offense looked incredible. We were Alvin Kamara's this and Alvin Kamara's that, and then the fucking Bills had three fairly good games, and they thought that they had some type of beast of a team. But no, Amari's a huge part of this team, and just again being a reliable receiver. I mean, he's not going to be a dude who's going to fucking break records or anything, but he's a dude who's going to be open fairly often, and he's going to leave more room for Keon Coleman, who I think will break out at some point. Um, Shakir and those tight ends, Dawson Knox and Kincaid.
Yeah, I mean, no, they got plenty of options. The talent is there. That's just my thing. Is the Bills fans' reaction? Their reaction is almost as if like they needed it.
It's like, thank God.
Oh, thank
Thank God
God
we
we got
finally
Amari
got
Cooper.
someone.
So at least at least y'all are acknowledging there was definitely improvement that y'all needed.
Well, I mean,
There
I
was
think
room for improvement. Y'all had room for improvement.
like these early games were good, and I mean, we talked about it. We're like, yeah, the Bills might be good right now, but they're gonna play real opponents, and we're gonna see how good they are. And then we
But the
saw how
question is,
what
if
they were
Amari
missing.
Cooper was on the Bills week 4 versus the Ravens, how different do you think that game would have been?
I mean, we don't know, but clearly, because
If Amari Cooper was on the Bills versus Houston, and how different do
that
you think the
may
game
have gone differently. Not against the Ravens, but against Houston, maybe.
Okay.
Um,
Okay. See, but here's my thing. When you have certain scenarios like Josh Allen knocking himself out,
I did forget about that.
doesn't really matter who you got a receiver.
No, I'm talking like pre
Sure.
that. I think they would have been fine before that.
But I'm okay. Just the way I looked at the Jets and how it seemed like the biggest concern was, well, we need to figure out this offense, and everything else is kind of set and just waiting for that last piece to
Mhm.
just waiting for that last move to be made so they can be like, all right, let's get on this, let's go on this run. The Bills, I mean, the things kind of been, the opinions kind of been this year is, Josh Allen can handle his own. This offense is going to be all right. So I think, adding Amari Cooper, it's like, okay, yes, Josh Allen has more options and better options when he's dropping back to throw football, but there are still a lot of questions about that defense.
Yes.
There's still, I mean, bro, honestly, I mean, at this point, the Bills are going to have to get in the end zone every time they touch the ball because they don't
Yeah.
even know if they can make a field goal anymore.
True. Yeah, you're right.
I mean, it's just there to me. I think there are a lot more questions about the Bills and around Josh Allen than there were about at least for me, than there were about the Jets and around Aaron Rodgers. Because, like I said, to me, it almost looked like Aaron Rodgers was just playing too
Sure.
advanced for the people around him, and it's just because you just don't have that guy like bro said. You just don't have that guy that he can go up to the line and give a wink to, and know what that means and know
You know
exactly
Aaron
what to
Rodgers be
do.
winking at dudes.
Well,
I
he's winking at Devontae.
you know he's winking at a
He
lot of.
was, bro. Devontae was lurking in the corner, just
It's
waiting,
not. No, that was weird. Devontae
popping
was
out.
under the desk
All
and
right,
popped out, went around the corner.
okay.
Um, wink, wink. Um, but no, I mean, I don't know. I kind of have a similar feeling about the Jets. It's like the Jets last year essentially have the same team they do this year, and pre last season it was, hey, we're playoff contenders. We're potentially Super Bowl contenders. Before this season, we got Aaron back. We're playoff contenders. We're potentially Super Bowl contenders. And then it's week 6, and it's like our offense fucking blows chunks.
Well, I mean, you got okay.
And it's like they thought they were good. And it's like, I know Devontae's going to be a huge step here. Obviously, Amari Cooper will be a big step. But I don't know. It's two offenses who thought that they were good enough. Clearly need guys, but
Yeah,
we kind of just have to hope that these two dudes are the missing piece.
I mean, I just think that the I think that the I think Devonte Adams is a bigger fix for the Jets than Amari Cooper is for the Bills
Yeah, just
because
because the
I mean
Jets have a
it's like all right, it's like you got one house that needs to be like painted, and you got one house
that needs a new roof.
that needs a new roof, and one house gets painted and the other house gets painted.
Yeah,
It's like
yeah, yeah. No, there you go. Yeah,
y'all still need a new roof.
you
So
still need a new
what
roof.
are
Yeah,
y'all gonna do
about to get
about the
real
roof?
wet in Buffalo.
Yeah, it's about to
Put your
get.
shoes on,
I'm
Buffalo
sure
people.
it's already snowing. I'm sure the snow is gonna be
Yeah,
coming
sure.
around soon in Buffalo. Um,
Do you think Buffaloians are gonna start rocking no shoes
no,
because some
but I
fucking
want to see.
jackweed got in
I
the end zone?
I want when the first snowstorm. I better see Matt Collins pregame walking into the stadium.
Please.
No, absolutely
Why would you need shoes? Shoes
not a
are
single
foot prisons.
microfiber of fabric on his feet.
Nothing. I don't even want to see a burlap sack on that toe.
Nothing.